Hello everyone. My name is Jenny Altamar and today I have the opportunity to present to you my math project of the unit number 2. Today I'll be using this data set B, which is the tea patty, and the information on the seeds different type of Bigelow tea. So we have different flavors of tea. Some of them have caffeine, some of them have herbal, some of them are gluten-free, and so more. So in here in this table, this is the data that I'll be using with the exercises that I'm gonna explain right now. First of all, what is the probability of getting a salted caramel bag? What I did in here was like to identify, first of all, how many salted caramel bags are and the total of the bags. So we have 20 over 120. So the probability in here will be 1 over 6. Number 2, what is odds of ginger snappage? So what I did in here was to identify the number of ginger snappage tea bags that we have and then over the number of no ginger tea bags. So we have 20 over 100. This will be 1 over 5 probability of odds. Number 3 will be what is odds again y chocolate obsessions. So what I did in here was to identify like the chocolate of obsession bags over the number of the first one was the of not chocolate bags, the tea bags over the chocolate obsession tea bags. So we have 100 over 20. So this will be simplified into 5 over 1. Number 4, what is the probability of getting a herbal and salted caramel bag? So what I did here was to identify the number of caramel bags over the number of salted caramels. So we have 60 caramel bags over 20. So the simplification of this will be 3 over 1. This is the probability of getting a herbal and salted caramel bag. Number 5, what is the probability of getting sweetheart, cinnamon, and eggnogs? Here, I also identify how many sweetheart or eggs or egg bags were in the table in the data set that we have over the total of bags. So I have 40 sweetheart or eggs tea bags over 120. So what I simplify this, it says like 1 over 3. Number 6, probability of getting a no caffeine peppermint tea bag. In here, we need to identify how many bags of peppermint are in the data set over the number of no caffeine tea bags. So we have 20 over 60. That will be 1 over 3. That's the probability. Number 7, what is the probability of getting first a peppermint bag and then a white chocolate bag? So in the first time, I identify in here 20 peppermint bags over 120 bags. Now the second time, I had 20 white chocolate bags, but as I already took one of these, so I will have 119 tea bags. So this 20 times 20 will be 400 over 14,280. So as these two finishing in 0, so we delete the 0 and we can simplify it into 10 over 357. So this will be the probability. Number 8, now I continue with the counting principles. My problem is the following. If you have two type of sugar, let's assume brown sugar and white sugar, three type of flour, almond, oatmeal, and corn, and two type of salt, the Himalaya and the white. How many type of arepas can you make? So as we have two type of sugar, three type of flour, and we have also two type of salt. So we multiply this and we got 12 combinations of arepa. Permutation. How many ways can 5 CDs be organized in a drawer? So what I have in here is the following. The number of the ways the first books can be placed are 5, right? Because there's no book there. Now the number of the way the second book can be placed there will be 4 because it's already 1 there. Then the number of the way the third book can be placed, the third book has 3 ways to be placed. The number of the ways the fourth book can be placed is 2, right? And the number of the ways that the fifth book can be placed will be only 1 because the other 4 books are already placed. So there's only 1 space for it. So what I did in here was to multiply also the numbers that we have, 5, mm, 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. This is equal 120 ways to be organized in a drawer. And the last exercise in here is the combination. For example, Jenny has 5 paint colors and wants to mix 3 of them to get a new color. So how many different sets of color can she make? What I did here was also to identify the 5 paint colors over the 5, same 5 minus 3, because this is what I need, right? This is what I'm gonna mix, 3 of the paint colors times 3. So I have 5, then 5 minus 3 will be 2, and 3 stays the same. So now I have multiply 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over 2 times 1, because remember we need to do it like with this number in here, and then I have the 3 times 2 times 1. So we will have 120 over 2 times 6. So this goes into 120 over 12, and this is equal 10 combinations. You see, so I have 10 sets of colors I can make. So much for everything. This is all.